on this big stage. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. The Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Hurricanes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it works. The first down to the 35.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out.
He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. The Hurricanes churn out another first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the ball is picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scanning the field, it's Webb. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up a second down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Back to pass. It's Webb. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score remains the same. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to have seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to
finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That ball snagged for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the 1st quarter. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Webb. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Wheeler.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Throwing off play action. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Gives it to the back.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Touchdown, Miami. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. It's a keeper. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Makes the grab. It's Hunt. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
To the air. It's Webb. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brewer. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Brings her in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Webb. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. The pocket breaking down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. That's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And here's the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Handoff to the single back. As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Same tailback, another carry. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
Looking to pass. It's Webb. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They're going to run it here. Fighting him off. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a shotgun run call. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Try and muscle for the first down. Powering through. Goes backwards. He'll lose 10 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid game. Moves the ball to the 36. Crucial third down play right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Canes will try to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Canes looking to keep this drive rolling. And the running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Canes.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Ball handed off. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Looking downfield. It's Webb. That's caught. It's Hunt.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Hunt over the middle. It's Hunt. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Hunt. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's first and 10. They keep him off balance with a run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves them closer to the goal line. The Wolverines come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he's back to throw again on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Pressure is coming. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Looking downfield. It's Webb. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's a good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Enough for a first down at the 37.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Getting set. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. Back to throw. It's Webb. It's a short completion to the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Hunt. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. There's the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Second down after that previous play. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Touchdown, Miami. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass. It's Webb. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Wheeler. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hunt over the middle. It's Hunt. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Snags a quick throw. And the Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. It's a quarterback keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. How will they play this? They've got some work to do to get into field goal range, but how aggressive will this play calling be? A handoff to the back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And then first down, right back to the running game. That run moves the ball across the 40. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been
going for a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 25. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Crucial red zone play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So here we go. 4th and short in overtime. This offense taking a risk. Can they convert here? He's got it. Enough for a first down. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Dropping back, it's Webb. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. We came in expecting, Kirk, one of the best matchups of the season. In the end, number 1 goes down in a tough battle.
Well, Chris, you and I call these games a lot, and there's always such anticipation, but it's not often that they live up to the hype. You think about the last 5 to 10 years, we've called a bunch of them. This was a great one. I'm just glad we had the pleasure of covering it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.